right, it's Friday the 13th, and there's all kinds of racket going on. I'm heading back to the apartment, but this here coffee shop, Phuc yeah, you can phonetically really mess this name up, but they actually make really good coffee. They used to make a cherry flavored coffee that was really good, but they don't make that anymore. But they have really good coffee. It's fresh, it's pure, it's natural. Comes from Buôn Ma Thuột, the Mid Highlands in Vietnam, and it's really good. I've had the Cully coffee. What have I had? I've had the mocha. I've had the King coffee, the Royal Special, and they also have really good tea. So if you happen to be in Vietnam, hit the Phuc Long shop. Make sure you watch the pronunciation, or things could get a little bit squirrely. But yeah, I'm heading back to my apartment. There's far too much racket going on. This is typical what you get downtown here, and this is why I live way far away. What am I, 4 kilometers away? So I don't have to listen to this madness. There's a place called Hung Long. So you got Phuc Long and Hung Long. Yeah, Phuc Long and Hung Long. It must be a restaurant or bar up there. I don't know. So this is I'm down in District 1, and I just got back from Anans. I needed to go there. My shoulder is hurting, and I messed it up. You know what? I'm not even going to go that way. This is the square, and someday I'll take a video of it. It's all young people, concerts, yelling into microphones. So I think I'll stay away from that. I'm old. We don't do that anymore. So I'm gonna head home. But this is downtown. Trung Nguyen is over there on the left-hand side. Real good coffee shop. My office is about a block from here, where we have a virtual office. So I go down there and get my mail and for the company and whatnot. And there's coffee shops on every corner here. There's a Phuc Long, and there's a coffee shop here, and there's a coffee shop around the corner, and there's a Trung Nguyen over there. So I mean, about every 5 feet, it seems like there's a coffee shop here, and they make really good Robusto. There's no Arabica because the mountains aren't high enough. So anyway, this is sort of how it looks downtown. I'm just right down the street from the Carvel, and unless you've been here, it means nothing to most of you, but it's a big hotel, and I've stayed in most of these big hotels through the years. Now I have an apartment. My wife and I, Michelle, have a place, and there's the Trung Nguyen shop. That's where I go and do damage as far as coffee goes. And you've really got to watch the sidewalks. I took a major dive and it hurt my shoulder pretty seriously, actually. Torn rotator cuff, torn labrum, and something else that I can't pronounce. I had an MRI done, and you know, when you go to an orthopedic surgeon, the first thing they want to do is cut. So I'm going to have to go and get a second opinion, and so I'm not a happy camper. I'm hurting, and it is what it is. But I needed to go to Anans and get some water. I'm going through water like no tomorrow because it's hot and humid here. But anyway, there's Trung Nguyen. I took a video of that earlier. This is one of the major thoroughfares. I forget the name of this particular road, but it's a major thoroughfare right down from the Carvel, and it comes with its own set of challenges as far as walking across the street. And what's interesting about this place is you have to look both ways. Not even if it's a one-way street, you got to look the other way because most folk don't pay any attention at all to the roads. So it's easy to get clipped. You make one step, and you look to the left, and here comes somebody on the right-hand side. So you want to really be very, very careful. This is the Sheraton. My wife and I stayed at the Sheraton before, and it's actually nice place to stay. You got to stay in the newer section, not the old section. The only bad thing about this place is that It's between, the pool is between the Sheridan and the Carville, so you've got about a half hour to get sun, and that's it. But yeah, Michelle and I stayed there before, and it's nice. It's decent, but I like my apartment better. There's the steal of the deal. This place right here is called the Bong Sen. And Henry Chu, buddy of mine, used to work for us, stayed there for years. And the claim to fame there, and what I like about the Bong Sen, is two things. One, you're allowed, this place has the best laundry bags in the face of the earth. I mean, just fantastic laundry bags, like potato sack bags. But they're great quality, and I ended up snagging a couple of them. I actually bought them, and they're fantastic. They're somewhere at home, along with the other 9,000 things that I bought through the years in Asia. But and they've got a great breakfast there. So two things: laundry bags and breakfast. Other than that, the place not worth a shit. So, and these are all these shops up here that have been here forever and a day, as far as places to eat. It used to be a Sony shop there. They're all gone. And yeah, typical Saigon hotel. Never stayed there. That's probably I don't know if that's a 3-star or 2-star, but I won't be staying there. But there's used to be a really good Indian place up here called Gaylong or something like that. I don't know if it's still here. Yeah, there it is. Gaylong. There it is right there. And that's pretty good. They had good, they used to have frog porridge. I'm not into, yeah, there it is. Frog porridge. Frog porridge. Seriously. It's not for me, but hey, pretty good food. Indian and Singaporean food. And so yeah, there's a halal Saigon. I'm not sure I'll go for that. And you've got Turkish and Mediterranean. Never ate there. And then there's a Japanese place. There used to be an Italian place around here, and I guess they're gone. Yeah, I used to have an Italian restaurant around here, Chow or something like that. At least I think that's what it was called. And I guess they didn't make it through COVID. No, yeah, they did. There we go, right there. Yeah, Ciao Bella. Yeah, it's pretty good. I like Carpaccio's a little better, because you know why? Because the seating in there, that's what I didn't like about that place. You better like your neighbor, because if you eat here, you're literally, I mean, look, you're literally on top of your neighbor. So you better get along with them, because it's pretty nut to butt. So anyway, there's a cigar shop and a whiskey shop right over there, of which I better stay away from. And there's Anand's. I just got back from there. It's a gourmet grocery shop, and pretty damn good. I go there and get my water, and so I've got a knapsack full of water right now. And of course, here's a Starbucks. And I for what it's worth, I'm not really interested in Starbucks. Not here in Vietnam. You can do a lot better in Starbucks. Believe me, it's pretty low octane compared to some of the other stuff. This place here called Ameli's Coffee Shop. That used to be a bar. Yeah, you can see the remnants of it. Tiger right up there. Used to be a bar in there, and every once in a while I frequent that place. Very, very rarely. Usually when people would come into town and they wanted to have a beer, that's where we would go. But very rarely. They're gone. And so yeah, here we are. I'm going to cross the street, get a cab, and I'm going back to the friendly confines of my apartment, because my shoulder's killing me, and I got what I needed, and there's cabs, and I'm going to try and get across here without getting killed. And it's Friday the 13th, so that's the more reason why I want to get back to the apartment. And I mean, look at this. This is how it goes down. I'm telling you, it's dangerous. So we want to be careful here. We don't want to take any risks. So right after this guy, I'm going to go right across here. I'm going to go right through this guy, and I want to make sure there's no bikes coming. And I made it. Fantastic. So there you go. Ho Chi Minh, Friday the 13th, in front of Anand's, and I'm going back to my apartment. I'm gonna flag a taxi. Bye-bye.